Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports Media update. So yesterday, we got to witness the return of Kelsey Mitchell, the 7-year longing reigning Indiana Fever so far. We all know that Kelsey Mitchell was the Indiana Fever top priority. We know that Kelsey Mitchell wanted to come back. There was speculation talking about she could go elsewhere, but I don't think that was the case. I think Kelsey Mitchell knew she wanted to stay in Indiana, and she wanted to sit down and talk to Amber, Kelly, even Stephanie White. She wanted to make sure that they was able to, ensure her where the Fever franchise was headed. Now, I could say this. If Kelly, Amber, or Stephanie White didn't come to the Fever, Kelsey Mitchell would have been gone. Even though she loves Caitlin Clark, but I think she would have been gone. Because I think the organization was not going to allow Chrissy Size and Lynn Dunn to continuously ruin this franchise, not progress and move this franchise forward the way it's supposed to be. We've seen the handprint all over what Lynn Dunn has done. You had Izzy McAlore. You had Alana Smith. You had Celeste Taylor. All of these people. And you got rid of them. And now they flourish somewhere else. Now, I'm going to show you a clip on how the Indiana Fever and how organizations are supposed to treat their players. We were wondering how it would look like. Well, then this was something special with how the Indiana Fever actually greeted Kelsey Mitchell. Now, that right there is special because she just came in town. She just was able to take in. They was waiting for her. You see Keith Porter there. And guess who you see? C-Square, Caitlin Clark, greeted her, took time out of her practice to make sure she greeted her backcourt mate. Without a shadow of a doubt, Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell is going to wreak havoc over the league. It's going to be very, very hard to stop. Very hard to stop. I just want to add this tidbit in here real quick before I get to the next clip. I was supposed to be on Spaces last night, and they had a very special guest, Julie Vanderloo. And Julie Vanderloo talked very highly of Caitlin Clark and everything. And it was great to see it. I'm sorry I missed it, but Julie Vanderloo was in Spaces last night. But I will touch more on that in a later date. Now, Kelly Crisscross, that's what I call her because I cannot pronounce her last name. Sorry. I'm sorry. But I'll say Kelly K for short. She was excited about having Kelsey Mitchell back. She gave Kelsey Mitchell a warm hug. Kelsey Mitchell was able to talk about why she came back. But Kelly alluded to the core. And she not talk about just the core of being her core, Kelsey. She was talking about why Kelsey was core, what core means to them to have her back. Take a look.
First of all, thanks for being here. Thanks for showing Kelsey how important she is for the Indiana Fever.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so everything about Kelsey Mitchell is core, right? Core values, her core basketball, everything about her is what we're about. And so there was no way she was going anywhere else but the Indiana Fever. So this is a great day for our franchise. It starts with her. Her legacy continues in an Indiana jersey, and we're off to the races now. So, anything you want to say?
Pressure, no pressure. I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Indiana has been my second home since I went pro, so this is the only city I know, and so to see you guys open your arms up to me, I kind of remember every employee I run into. Whether you're a janitor, camera person, I like to be that person, and so that was a big part of me coming back because I got a chance to meet really great people. Then I met one of the greatest people in the world, Caitlin Clark, who just ran the basketball world. So I think together we hope to make you guys proud. We hope to make you guys feel like you're a part of our success and our journey. And I'm here. Let's do this. Let's
To be honest with you, man, I'm excited for Kelsey Mitchell. She's been with this organization for 7 years, man. She, like I said, she's seen the ups and she's seen the downs. And she was able to enjoy what the Indiana Fever did last year. Yeah, it didn't start out strong, but they weathered the storm. They got the team into the playoff. But she knows she's going to get paid. And she signed a 1-year deal. But guess what? The Indiana Fever is going to have over $100 million in salary cap next year. Again, let me say it one more time. The Indiana Fever is going to have over $1 million in salary cap space next year. Kelsey Mitchell is going to get her money. They're going to pay Kelsey Mitchell. Believe it or not, Kelsey Mitchell is going to probably sign for probably 3 to 4 years with the Fever. Probably, I say a 3-year deal, the minimum 3-year deal. But she's going to get paid. The Fever is going to have at least 7 to 8 roster spots available next year. If they don't find a way to get rid of not Kelsey, but Katie Lou Samuelson, you're going to have dancers off the book. You're going to have Katie Lou off the book. Probably Nalissa Smith. If they find a trade partner this year, then that money won't even really matter next year. I think you're going to have Victoria Saxon. I think Grace Berger is a free agent. So forth and so. Let me double check to make sure because I always want to make sure I'm on point what I'm talking about. Yeah, Katie Lou, Damiris Dantes, Nalissa Smith. Nalissa Smith is a restricted free agent, but she probably will get traded sometime this year. Lexi Hall is a restricted free agent. Christy Wall is a restricted free agent. Then you have rookie salaries with Grace Berger, Victoria Saxon, and Caitlin Clark and Leo Boston. So that means the Fever will have over $100 million in cap space next year. They will have over 7 to 8 roster spots available. So that means they could go shopping next year. Sign Kelsey to a long-term deal next year, and then you're still gonna have money. Say they pay Kelsey a minimal 3 years, over $300 million. You're still gonna have 7 to work with. You're still gonna have about 7 to work with, 7.5, 6.5, whatever the case might be. Anyway, so but like I said, Kelsey Mitchell is very valuable. This backcourt is the best in the league, bar none. They set records, 3 points, scoring, everything they did. And like I said, Kelsey has up her game being in China. She's starting to learn how to be more efficient and passing the ball. Something that we was critical of her in the beginning of the season because she felt like, hey, I've been here. You know, Caitlin just coming in. But now I got to turn the reins over to her. And I want to show that I'm still valuable. But guess what? Amber, Kelly came in. You're not going nowhere. Our job is to make sure that you is respected. This is how you take care of your player. That's an important piece to your team's success. This is how you greet your player. You know what I'm saying? All these other free agents out here is thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about the team. I can't speak for Satu. Yeah, she might want to play with her sister, but she's still looking out for herself. As much as, you know, rightfully so, the players should look out for themselves. But when you able to say, I want to be a part of this team because I feel like this team could go somewhere, because guess what? You might go somewhere else and it might not be sweet. It might not be sweet. Now, Kelsey Mitchell did took out her day. She did took out her day and she took in a game. But before I get to that, she also came back on the court, the practice court. She was able to take it all in. She was able to address the media again and just talk about how well she appreciates everything. And Kelsey Mitchell is very humble. And let's not forget, Kelsey Mitchell did lose her father. So she had a lot weighing on her last year. And this decision to stay or go, and she said it. She said Indiana always treated her good. Now, we had a bunch of gatekeepers yesterday posting up on X about wanting Kelsey Mitchell to leave Indiana because they think Indiana's racist. But that's that slave mentality mind that they continue to have. And also, I will address that over the weekend in a separate video about it because I'm compiling all of my information together and I'm going to drop probably one of the most powerful videos I have done in when I drop that video, because I think it's very shameless to look at Kelsey Mitchell as some kind of slave and think that she can't do what's right for herself and beneficial for her family to stay in a city that has treated her so well, all because you don't like Caitlin Clark. But like I said, that video is going to come over the weekend. You're just going to have to stay tuned to it when I drop it. Also, let me drop this next clip of Kelsey Mitchell talking about being back on the court and sucking it all in.
I'm a fever girl again. I'm a fever girl. I'm excited. Kind of missed this court. Yeah, I'm a fever girl again. A lot of went into this decision based on what I needed for myself and for, obviously, for my family, my friends. And India's a second home, so I thought I'd give this thing a go. Just figure out where this program's going, what we're trying to accomplish. And based on, you know, the way in which I like to see myself playing, I could do that with people like Caitlin, people like AB, people like Liz. The list goes on with Lexi Hall, Grace Berger. So I'm excited about the group we have. I get to play alongside some really great people. So here's to being a fever girl. Oh, to the fans, I think you guys are a big part of my decision, a part of Indiana being home for me. The fans have also grown to be, you know, family for me. So knowing what the atmosphere feels like, some of the love that was poured into me down the stretch of last year, I feel great about it. So I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful.
And just think about it. She is so grateful about being back. And you can hear the excitement in her voice about how she's back to play with Caitlin. Trust me, Kelsey Mitchell loves Caitlin Clark, and Caitlin Clark loves her. I showed you all the clips. Lexi Hall, I didn't hear she posted anything, but she did post it, in her excitement. This team is if you look at all the teams in the league, some of the teams, top tiers in the league, and they have cohesiveness. That's what keeps a team together, and you build around that cohesiveness. And that's what Kelly is going to do. Kelly been there before. She been there when the Fever won their first championship. She left, went to went to the Pacers, and developed that team. Helped put pieces around Tyrese Halliburton. Now she's coming back to Indiana and position herself again, and trying to put pieces and key pieces around Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall. Now, Kelsey did talk about, she mentioned Nalissa Smith. I don't want people to get alarmed and say, oh, well, we keeping Nalissa Smith because Kelsey Mitchell mentioned her name. It's only rightful so to continue to mention Nalissa Smith because she's still a part of the franchise. Until she's no longer part of there, then they don't have to mention her. But she's grabbing gratitude of the players that's still on the team. So let's not forget that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say Timmy. You know what I'm saying? She talked about the players that's still on the team. So let's really not take what she said out of context and run in and say, oh, she's not. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like at the end of the day, that's what you really have to respect about Kelsey Mitchell. And my last clip is that Kelsey Mitchell was at a Pacers game. She got to take in the Pacers game. She got to do a little short interview, and she got to take a picture with the new head coach, Stephanie White. Hopefully I can pull it up real quick for y'all. I'm gonna show this real quick before I show this. This right here. I'm gonna want y'all to look at this picture real quick. This right here, this embrace between Kelsey and Caitlin Clark. That means everything. Everything. That means everything. Because the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, these two has elevated each other. To be honest with you, Kelsey has helped elevate Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, it makes Caitlin Clark think differently, more professionally, understandingly, and having great teammates. Caitlin is always putting team first. Just to see her and Kelsey embrace like that, that's beautiful. And people want to see them divided excuse me, because out of sheer pure hate and jealousy. I don't get it. But Kelsey is not going nowhere, guys. So get ready. She's going to be a lifer Fever. She's going to be a Fever girl forever. You feel what I'm saying? So I love it. I love when you doubt people that try to prey on your downfall. Now, like I said, she did took into the game. She had an interview, and here it goes.
Smile on your face. How much did it mean to re-sign with this organization now for what will be your 8th season?
Oh man, Indiana is my second home, so for me it was like second nature. Obviously the contractual stuff has always been talked about, but I look at Indiana like home, and to come back and play with people like Kaylin and Aaliyah and our group period is just really, really fun for me, and I don't want to miss out on that.
Your group had a real exciting, energetic season. How can you build on that now with Stephanie White as head coach and all the positive momentum?
I think, anybody that knows Stephanie White knows how good she is with the X's and O's. She's going to put us in a good position to make plays. It's going to be basketball players. So I look forward to playing alongside Kaylin and seeing that actually for all of us.
I know how much the fans love you. You played in front of a full house all season long at Gamebridge Fieldhouse. How important is that to you, and how much do the fans spur you on?
It's everything. I can remember, from year 1 to year 4, what it looked like in here. And so now when we get all these fans and these people coming in, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise because I've seen both sides, and now it's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, congratulations. We're happy you're back and looking forward to the season.
Yes, shout out to Indiana, my second home.
Chris?
Thanks, JJ. Thanks, Kelsey.
That's beautiful, man. That's like I said, man. I could get into stat wise, I could get into everything wise, but when it comes down to pure personality, pure like understanding what it means to be Indiana, what it means to be a part of Indiana Fever culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what it means. That's what it's about. Because the fact of the matter is you want to be able to showcase everything. You want to be able to make sure that, hey, this is what's going on. This is what's going to be, how it's going to be for, your team going forward. And she talks about Stephanie White, and that's what I love about, Kelsey Mitchell, because she's able to, she's able to make things happen. So, and that's beautiful to me. I was trying to pull up this clip with her and Stephanie White, but all in all, man, I'm glad that she's back in the building. I'm glad that she's here. She's able to, do the things that she needs to do to be a part of the Indiana Fever. So, I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad about it, and to me, it's special. It's really special how you're able to get the things that you need to get the things that you need for your team. I do suspect that the Indiana Fever to make more moves going forward now that they got Kelsey Mitchell locked in. And that was the main part easily, is getting Kelsey Mitchell locked in, getting Kelsey to be in a great space, you know what I'm saying? Making sure she's secure, making sure she feels good, and I'm sure they share the vision with her or where they want to go with the team. And like I said, there's no other media outlet has a lock on the Indiana Fever, what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Not one thing they have. Now, here's the picture of her and Stephanie White at the game, sitting together. And I'm sure that her and Stephanie White done had great conversation. They done had great conversation, and I know for a fact that Stephanie White, I can't wait to see Keith Porter get his hands on Kelsey Mitchell. That's going to be something to watch for sure. But anyway, guys, that's my time. This is my morning wrap up with the Indiana Fever from Livewire Sports Media. I do got other video contests I'm gonna drop over the weekend. I'm just gonna take time to get caught up with a lot of stuff that has happened. But the main thing that I will be focused on Sunday is Caitlin Clark's retirement, jersey retirement on Sunday. But I will have other videos I will probably be dropping, like on Saturday. But if any other news with Indiana Fever signings or whatever, then I'll break that first. But until then, like, comment, subscribe. Anytime I drop a hardcore video, you know what it is. Until the next episode, I'm out.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.